Yesterday, a coworker and I had the fantastic idea of pranking a fellow coworker. And if you are a fan of The Office, you know what I'm about to do. That's right. I've taken his favorite bottle that he's used for entirely too long, and I am going to suspend it in Jello. Here's the equipment I'm using, and hopefully this turns out okay. Here we are with the item suspended in the bowl. You're supposed to use dental floss to suspend it, but because the bottle will float in the liquid form of Jello, I need to weigh it down so that it floats in the middle. And because I had to weigh it down with water, the floss won't really hold it. So I've used some movie magic and am suspending it with Scotch tape. Looks like you can't really see it. It won't be edible, but that's okay. It's a joke anyway. So now we're going to make the Jello. Okay, we are at the boiling water stage now. This is really fun to watch. Not sure how much Jello to make. I'm gonna start with this much. It's gonna be 10 cups of water worth. I have no idea. Let's see. It'll be 8 servings, so 16 plus it'll be 20. I'm making 20 servings of Jello. Maybe, hopefully that's enough to cover it. We'll see. I don't know if I can add more after I have 2 more packages, so if I have to make those 2, I can. As you can see, the water is boiling. So now it's time to add in the gelatin mix and stir. Here's what gelatin mix looks like if you've never seen it. That's 1 container, or package I guess it is. 2 packages. And 3 packages. Now we need to stir for 2 minutes. That seems like an awful lot of stirring. So we'll see if it actually happens. It really just says until it's fully dissolved. I don't know what that means, but we'll see what happens. I'm gonna keep stirring. You guys go hang out. All right, I've been stirring for about 2 minutes. Looks dissolved to me. I can't really tell. I'm just gonna go for it. Now I need to add in the 5 cups of cool water and mix that in before I add it to my mold over there. So here's my 5 cups of cool water. I just now realized that the thing I'm trying to suspend is plastic. I hope it doesn't melt. And we failed. Yeah. The container is just not big enough. My suspension system didn't work. I'm not really sure. I guess I don't have enough water in there to hold it down. Um, yeah, I just wasted a bunch of Jello. So I'm going to make it anyway and go get more Jello and try to figure out a bigger container. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Okay, so after some experimentation, I believe I've got it right. I got all of the air out of the bottle and removed the wrapper, so the bottle shouldn't float anymore. I've got a bigger container just so there's plenty of room around, and I've got it rigged again, floating just off the bottom and just under the top. Now I just need to go get more Jello. By my calculations, I need, how much? How much do I need? I need 10 small things of Jello or 5 large things of Jello. Alright, I am back at Publix. Just picked up the 5 large packs of Jello that I need. I'm gonna head home and hopefully this will turn out the way it's supposed to. We'll see. Here we go, back from Publix, ready for round 2. Got the bottle set up. Got the 5 big boxes of Jello mix, gelatin mix, and I've upgraded to the big boy pot because we're going to need a lot more water this time. So, I don't know. I'm going to get going and keep my fingers crossed. Alright folks, we are boiling. I have streamlined the process, put all of the mix into one bowl. Got my trusty stirrer spoon here. Let's give it hell. Round 2, here we go. Oh crap. Gotta stir. Gotta stir. Gotta stir. That was a lot. That was a lot at one time. Don't know if that was a good idea. I'm stirring. I'm stirring. Stir, stir, stir. Stir, stir, stir. Stirring. Stirring. Alright, I gotta go do this for a couple minutes. So, peace. Alright, it's all mixed together. I'm gonna add cold water this time because I reread the instruction that says to add cold water. So let's hope this works. Stir, stir, stir. Stir, stir, stir. Stirring it all together. This is a shit ton of Jello. Okay. Can't really show you the pour because I'm gonna need 2 hands to do it. But keep your fingers crossed for me. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a submerged bottle. The back is poking out a little bit, but I don't know how to make it stay. So I'm just gonna go with it. And there's its resting place. It says 4 hours, but I think it's gonna take a lot longer than that. So we'll see what happens. Well, we're about an hour and a half into the jellification process. Still looking pretty liquidy, and the bottle has risen even more. I don't think my tape has held as well as I was hoping. Alright, it is 8 a.m. the next day, and we have Jello. It is not fully concealed, but concealed enough. The joke is clear, and the only step left is to get it out of the mold. Okay, so here is the test mold. There's a couple different ways to get it out, since I need it to be upside down to get the required effect. I'm gonna try to cut along the edge. This probably isn't the prettiest way to do it. Yeah, this isn't working. Okay, so doing this way isn't really getting all of it. It's just getting that much of it since the blade won't bend. So I'm going to try the second method that I read about, which is warming it just enough to release it. This should be interesting. Alright, so I put the container into this bowl full of hot tap water, as hot as I can get it to come out of the tap, for about 30 seconds. Flipped it over, and now we're going to do the reveal. I haven't looked at it yet, so I'll be just as surprised as you. Okay, alright. I think it worked. Looks like it got messed up where I was cutting. There's some clinging in the container, but that's mostly where I was cutting, so maybe the cutting fucked it up. Um, Looking pretty good. I think hopefully the big one works. It's definitely Jello. Okay, so I did the same process, heated it in hot tap water for about 30 seconds. Um, this one was a little more complex because I had to get the tape. I had to cut the tape so that it wasn't holding it anymore. And I really went really gentle with the removal, so I've cheated. I already looked, but here's your first look. I think it's a success. Um, can't really get the top back on fully. I was hoping to be able to get it back on all the way, but I think because of the weight, it's kind of spread out a little bit. So the top is just gonna be over it, um, kind of holding it in place a little bit. Hopefully the coolness of the refrigerator will keep it on there. But I think it worked. Overall, I'm very proud of myself.